All right, welcome to another monthly market update. This one's gonna be of July. Welcome back. My name is Jonathan Finkbeiner with Pearson Smith Realty, your local realtor in the Northern Virginia area. All right, let's talk about what's happened in July because a lot has happened. Let's get into it. All right, so to first address the place we're in, yes, we are in Florida. So real estate has been going pretty well for me. It's been a blast. I've loved it. We're here celebrating the summer. We're at the beach. We're at Cocoa Beach right now. It's an awesome place to go. Would recommend anyone to go here. But regardless, real estate topics. This has been a big month, and we're gonna get into the big news first and then go into all the data. Well, the big news is that mortgage rates have dropped for the first time below 5% since April 2022. And this is huge because a lot of prospective buyers that are going into the market were not going into the market anymore because of those high mortgage rates. But now that they've dropped below 5%, and they're even as low as 4.75% sometimes, I've seen that once. So that's really an incredible rate just for the time that we're currently in. Now, is this gonna stay? Who knows, right? The Federal Reserve is gonna continually increase interest rates, and the mortgage rates are really gonna depend on how well the Federal Reserve can fight inflation. And we just have to wait it out until we see what happens. But right now it's looking good because mortgage rates are below 5%. So this is a great time to buy as any if you wanted to buy right now. There are still a lot of people waiting on the sidelines. It's all a very crazy market right now, and no one knows exactly what's gonna happen 100% for sure. However, in addition to the fact that mortgage rates are quite low compared to what they were, a lot of other factors impact the decision on whether to buy a house or not. Inflation is still extremely high. Debt to income ratio is high. Credit card debt is higher and higher as the year progresses. And all this economic uncertainty has really put a lot of potential buyers out of the market. We already know this, but what's happening inside the real estate market? Well, the market is coming to an equilibrium. Now, not to say inventory is still extremely low, way lower than it should be in a neutral market. And that's the number one factor of why the real estate market is still as high as it is. Houses are still selling for record prices every single day, but the amount of buyers that are bidding on the houses is way less. Buyers get contingencies, they get appraisals, closing costs, all paid for by the seller. So even though we're getting record prices still, a lot of that is actually off the front page. As in, the buyer will still pay the full price, but the seller will compensate them for all the closing costs. That can range up to a 3 to 5% discount on the actual price of the home. All right, so we're gonna get into some statistics next. And the first thing that we're gonna be looking at is gonna be the days on market, the average days on market. And so that's gonna be 13 days, which is gonna be 4 more days than just 1 year ago and 1 more day than just last month. Now that signifies that pretty much, yes, the market is slowing down substantially as time goes on, and days on market are going to gradually increase as we go into the future. All right, let's take a look at some more graphs. Here we go. All right, the first piece that we're going to look at is actually going to be the inventory, which is actually going to be up 24% compared to 1 year ago. Now that is substantial. As you know, the market is slowing down, and the amount of inventory is one of the number one ways to discern that. Supply and demand really dictates how the real estate market goes. All right, next, we're going to be looking at weekly new closed listings for this past week. 78% compared to last year. New closed listings, they're going down. Purchase contracts. Now, the mortgage rates just dropped, so you'd expect purchase contracts to start going up. However, they have decreased, and as you can see, they're on a gradual decline. There's no sharp increase of purchase contracts recently. All right, new listings is going to be on a downward trend. Going into August is one of the slowest months of the year here in Northern Virginia, so it makes sense. Now we got weekly showings. This is one of the most immediate ways to discern how a market is doing, and weekly new showings are consistently below 2020, 21, and 2022. So certainly the market is a lot slower than it has been these past 3 years. All right, and that is going to conclude it for the monthly market update of July this month. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, is to keep you guys ahead. If you guys liked anything about this video or gained any knowledge from it, make sure to go like and subscribe. Link below, we're going to include a seller's guide and a buyer's guide, of course, for your value. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day, guys. Peace.